Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green, I'm right here, and I'm with you once again. Hi. What's up, everybody? Shout out to everyone who was here last night with myself and Gian for Stop the Fuckery, episode 5, the travel edition. That was a lot of fun. Talking about some different stories that I might not cover here, but also, how, and believe it or not, even though we were talking about travel, somehow woke leftist bullshit weaseled and slithered its way into it. You can't help it. It permeates everything. But what a good show that was. Shout out to my boy Gian for being here for that, and you guys too. I appreciate it. And make sure you guys check. I mean, obviously, I guess the bulk of you are here because you got a notification. But if you didn't, check it out, because I'm noticing some funny business with my numbers. So I want to make sure that YouTube is not hating and that everybody's getting their notifications. So please, if you could check that out, that would be great. Appreciate it. Doug Kennedy says, hello from Central Michigan, right in the fucking heart. Even though Michigan they don't have Southern accents. That just felt natural. Derek Marsick says, never gets notified. See, they're hating on me. Fucking hate it. But that's how it is. So please check that out for me. Appreciate it. Shout out to everybody up in the comment section, everybody watching and shit. Shout out to the members in the building. I appreciate it. Happy Friday. And hold on. Set an alarm because I got to go pick up my son and his friend today. They're going to hang out. I'm going to fill up. We got these big old, you ever see those big totes, the black ones that got the yellow tops on them? Well, I'm going to take one of them and fill it up with water because they got these water guns. I don't know why my parents never thought of this. Maybe this is one of the good things that the internet gave us, that we could communicate and share things with each other. But if you're a child of the 80s and 90s like I was, how do we fill up our water guns? You either went in the house, in the sink, and in the bathroom or in the kitchen. Pretty soon, your mom is going to be like, hey, you're in or out. So if you got kicked out, you have the water hose, but you had, turn it on a little bit, fill up the little water gun or whatever, put the little cheap cap on it that didn't last that long. The one that it had the cap and then the little plastic string, and then the part, it was like this with a little T at the bottom. That shit would break every damn time. But it was tough to fill them up. You put them on the water hose or around a faucet. Half your water balloons are going to break. That's what we should have did. If we could go back in the future and tell our young selves something. Tell our young selves to invest in water balloons, because you're paying for a whole bag of water balloons and 50% of them are going to pop. But anyway, that's how we filled up our water gun, the sink or a faucet. Now, here's what I do. I don't even know if I learned this on the internet or what, but I take that tote, I fill it up with water, and then they dunk the water guns. They dunk the water guns underwater, and it fills it up, and when the little bubbles stop coming out, it's full. So that's what I'll be doing today when I'm done here, when they come over. It's hot this week. I think we're looking at, 95 today? Something like that. Let's see. 93. Supposed to be a high of 93. It's 86 right now. And it's currently 1310 or 110. And then it's supposed to be back, starting Monday, it's going to be 67. Man. So anyway, it's hot here today. My son's friends are going to come over. They're going to play in the backyard. And I'll also be in the backyard marking the sprinkler heads, because I got to fix the sprinkler heads now because it's starting to get warm. I got to start watering the grass again. Man, this homeowner shit is real. But enough about me. How are you guys? How are you guys doing? Let's see. Let's find this super chat cherry popping motherfucker right. Yeah. Sonny Singh, thank you. You have broken the financial hymen. And he says TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Remember, was that ABC? Tell me I was the only one that sat down in front of the TV around 8 o'clock on Friday night for TGIF. That was a comedy powerhouse lineup for the whole family. That shit was fun. Was that on ABC? Somebody tell me. Max Bang, thank you for the Hamilton. She says, YouTube gave me a 23-hour timeout for being a truth teller. Well, you know, truth is no longer welcome everywhere. Truth don't live here anymore. Well, that's fucked up. I know how you feel, Max Bang. I've been giving some timeouts myself. YouTube has smacked me on the wrist a few times. I feel your pain, girlfriend. Who else? But of course. Thank you, Mopar girl. She says, hey, JG, episode 5 was epic. Give me a Mexican. Hey, fool. Check it out, eh? It's a fucking vibe, fool. EK. Telling you, those are the people I grew up around. Not lying, fool. Not a mentiroso. Thank you, Mopar girl. Thanks, fucker. Thanks, fucker. Miss S66 from the UK. Thank you very much for the £9.99. We were also talking about a different British accent yesterday because we played, one of the, at the end of Stop the Fucker reviews, they have 3-4 videos where it's Make Me Laugh, and they're funny videos. And this particular one had 2 Arab dudes who were, they were doing like, what do you call that? A parody on, being randomly selected and searched and stuff in this room. Like they already knew what's up. They already had their shoes off and all this kind of shit. It was really funny. But their accent, which I'm not sure where that accent is from, maybe Miss S66 or another resident British accent expert could help us on that. But it was like, Brev. He's like, oh, come on, Brev. I got my shoes off right here, Brev. You don't know what you're doing, Brev. What is Brev? Is that like man, brother? Because in America, hey, what's up, man? What's going on, man? A lot of people, some people say man. So it's Brev like, man. Hey, Brev. But that's like another accent there, Brev. It's like Ali G in the house. Respect. So where is that? What accent is that? We have the proper British in London town. And then you have, oh, I don't know that I'm in a fucking Guy Ritchie movie, you fucking knob cheese. And then you have Brev. You see a lot of young British people talking like Brev. So I don't know. Somebody help me. Fucking help. Mr. Kojak, who loves you, baby. Lemurs are hairy and cuddly. Kamala thinks that about old man's balls. She does, but we're not talking, because there might be different opinions on what's old. But I think personally, if you really want to get Kamala's engine revving, if you really want to get those gocks going, I think you got to be like 75 and up. You got to be officially old. You got to be across the board old. I think 75 and up. She's like, I'm listening. I need a towel to sit on. I'm just guessing. I don't ever want to get that close, but I'm just assuming. DJ John T, thank you, man. Appreciate the super speaker. From all around the world, Brev. Joyce Decker says it's going to be 98 on Sunday. Yeah, here I think it's going to be 95 or something on Sunday. Sunday's going to be smoking. But Sunday's chill day. But I can't actually chill because I got shit to do. I'm going to try to squeeze as many drops of chill as I can out of Sunday. But we'll see what happens. boy can dream, can he? Leonard S., thank you, man. YouTube's new name is Sniffing Glue Tube. Oh, man. Oh, what was that? Crooklyn, that Spike Lee movie. There was a dude in there. And I think it was it Spike Lee was one of them too. I think he was a character. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but they would put glue in a little, little lunch bag, little paper bags. They put glue in there and huff that shit. And then they're just like, oh, fucked up for a while. I imagine that's something like when you do like whippets or you do like the compressed oxygen in a can. I've done that before. Never. I don't think I've never done a whippet, like a little CO2 thing, but like a can of compressed oxygen. You fucking whoa, 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 whoa. And then your vocal cords are like this for like 10 seconds because it freezes them. Did that a few times, but gave me a headache after a while. Bruv. Miss S66 says bruv. So it's bruv, not brev. Sounds like brev with an E, but you would know better than me. Bruv. Bruv. Oh, I got my shoes off, bruv. Bruv. I don't know. So what part of England is that, Miss S66? Don't leave me hanging. Is that London? Or is that like young people slang? What is it? What is that type of British accent? Help me, woman. Mom Ranger 2010, I thank you. Mom Ranger 2010 says, I'm going to be working in the gardens today. Gardens, she has more than one. She's ready. But I'll be listening. Have a blessed weekend, everyone. Same to you, Mom Ranger 2010. You have a good weekend too. Get out there and get all therapeutic. Because working in the garden, that's cathartic. You know, your hands know what to do. You're on autopilot. It's like when you're driving and then you like snap, like, oh shit, you snap out of it. How long have I been daydreaming? Obviously, my eyes were. Obviously, your eyes are working because you didn't crash. But that's how it is when you're doing something like that you know what to do. So your mind can just, empty its trash can. You go into your phone or your emails. You got 500 fucking emails. You're like, I need to dump this. So empty trash. So that's what your mind is doing. We all need some cathartic activity, no matter what it may be. But just give your mind get some time to, go through and maybe dump some shit out. Dude, I don't want to let my fucking mind wander, man. Sometimes you have to. What? Authentically Kenny says, oh, I'll be back later. Can't stay now. I'm at lunch with my husband. What? Are you telling me that your husband is more important than this live stream? Man, you think you know somebody. Now go ahead, girl. Have that lunch with your husband. That's great. You know what that leads to? You know what lunch with your husband leads to? Get it. I know I would. Hell yeah. That is a sign of a good relationship. That is a sign of a healthy relationship. Lots of this. Whatever you sound like. That's good. If there's enough of that, your relationship is fine. Tell me I'm lying. Oscar Gonzalez, that's right. Some of the afternoon delight. That's the truth. You want to see how healthy your relationship is? Start doing that more often. Shit, all that other shit will melt away. Spunbearing 65 says, do Arnold coming. Oh yeah, that one's funny too. Yeah. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Do it. Do it. Come on, do it. As often as you can. Old Sweet Dick Maloney says, Arnold talks about coming in the movie Pumping Iron. That's right. Oh, I wish I remember what he said. But he's smart. I mean, before we knew he was a leftist turd, in that movie he talked about, because Lou Ferrigno was some of his main competition. So I think they held it in New York, the bodybuilding competition. And Lou Ferrigno brought his parents. So the night before the competition, Arnold Schwarzenegger took Lou Ferrigno's parents out for dinner, just to fuck with his head, just to throw him off his game. He would say things to other bodybuilders, make mention of things sometimes weeks in advance, just to fuck with their head. He was a very smart dude when it came to competing. They do it like of coming. You go in, you work. It's not work, it's work. You work out. Yeah. Oh, Authentically Kennedy, congratulations. Hold on. Let's get a little celebration, even though she's probably gone now because she said bye, but celebrate you anyway. There we go. Yeah. Yes, congratulations. Authentically Kennedy says, I'm already 8 weeks pregnant, so we're slowing down for now. Okay, bye. Now, bye. Well, congratulations to you on the baby. I believe it's your first baby, right? You say that now, but later on in that pregnancy, yeah, pregnant ladies like to do it. But congratulations to you. That's awesome. You and your husband making little tiny smart people that'll grow up to be big smart people, which is what we need more of in the world. So congratulations. That is awesome. I'm very happy for you. Shoot me an email, Authentically Kennedy. I want to get something in the mail for you and your husband. Celebrate that new baby. But I guess I have to say it again because, here, I'll message you on the gram. Do they still call it the gram? Fuck, I don't know. Okay, there we go. So I'll keep that page open so I remember to message you on the gram to get your address. Drop something in the mail for you and your husband. That's a big deal, man. Young, married, having a family, it's some big shit. So, what are we talking about today? Because like I mentioned, got to go pick up Junior and his friend after school. So, here we go. Don't forget, mygreengear.com. Beautiful shit like this tumbler here, this hat. If I wasn't from Jamaica, then why would I wear this hat? You guys know what movie that's from. You guys are good. So yeah, mygreengear.com. And so you see the title of it, The Law Offices of Kardashian, Griner, and Mulvaney. Why would I create such a disgusting title? Well, Kim Kardashian, Britney Griner, and Dylan Mulvaney are talking law. Kim Kardashian says that she might think about being a lawyer full-time. What would be your thoughts if she walked into the room as your attorney? And Britney Griner, she speaks, or he, I don't know, Britney White. I need to start calling her Britney White because her voice is deep as fuck. We shared love and made love. Her voice is deep as fuck. But she's talking about her thoughts on what should and shouldn't be legal. And of course, that's who you go to when you need to be in the presence of a top legal mind. And then Dylan Mulvaney, he also tells us he breaks his silence after, the whole Bud Light debacle. He breaks his silence and talks about what he thinks should be legal and illegal. So, yeah, friendo. Luke, I am your father, Britney Griner. Her voice is deep as fuck. So she's taking some pills or something or some hormones. Her voice ain't naturally like that. It's not real if you stop taking pills and it goes away. There's no, man, this doesn't go away. There's not something that we have to consume in order to keep being a man. It doesn't wear off. It doesn't wash off. It doesn't fade. If you're a man, you're a man. But if you need to take pills and shit and medication, and if you stop taking them, that thing goes away. Like if she stopped taking whatever she's taking, her voice is going to go back to being female. No woman's voice is naturally that low. Not even Barry White's daughter. It's not natural. You're taking something. So it's not real. Just like if you have to preface it with I am a trans woman, I am a trans man. Men don't have to say that. Men don't go up to you and say, I'm a man. Oh, authentically Kennedy, aka New Mama. While you were gone, I said, send me an email. Give me your address if you don't mind. I'm not crazy, but I would like to send you and your husband something in celebration of your new baby. And if you're just back now, that means you didn't hear this, but seeing that you are back, we'll do this again. Congratulations to you and your husband on the new baby. Well, the pregnancy, you know what I mean. Congratulations. That is amazing. We need more people like you, making little tiny people that will grow up to be like you. So thank you for that. And thank you, Manny Lamont, for this. Appreciate it, Manny Lamont. And he says, been a while. Hope all is well with you and yours. Yes, everything is very well. Welcome back, Manny. I don't want to talk about where you left me. But the important thing is that you are back. Welcome. So yeah, like I was saying, if you take something for it, there's no pill we take for being men. We are men forever. Alien testosterone. JG is a trans expert. He was Navy. Oh, you get me every time. I forget, what were you? Army? Okay. Anyway, private. So those are the things we're going to be talking about today. Hold on. Robin Spielman. We also have a new baby born 4/21/23. Well, congratulations to you as well. Let's see if we can get some applause for that. Mm-hmm. Amazing. Congratulations. Congratulations to you, Robin. New baby. Is this your first baby, or a new baby meaning you already had a baby? This ain't your first baby. The important thing is you got a healthy baby. Congratulations to you. And if this isn't your first baby, then you know that someday your sleep will return. All right. Authentically Kennedy. Oh, I absolutely will send that Addie. Oh, Addie. It's a good one. Young people in their terms. Yeah, do that. Please shoot that over JerichoGreen2018@gmail.com. I appreciate that. Cool. So where do we? Oh, and D Wade claims that the reason he left Florida is because his family is so important. That same family, including the boy that he's trying to destroy, along with his wicked stepmother, Robin Spielman, baby 5. Oh, you got this. You got this, girl. Baby number 5. That's nothing. You probably didn't miss any work. But congratulations on that. Nice big family. He says that he cares so much about his family because they wouldn't be accepted in Florida. Really? Have you ever heard of a city called Miami, the one you played in, you fucking weirdo? Are you kidding me? Miami? I'm sure you probably hopped on a float or two at the Miami Pride Parade while you were down there. Florida wouldn't accept you? Get the fuck out of here. You went to Hollywood because of your wife, mom. Gabrielle said, we are going to LA, bitch. and you hopped up. Ma'am, yes, ma'am. We're going. You started packing. You don't care nothing about your family. We see what you're doing to your son. We see you got your boy up there in fucking halter tops. You got him wearing mini skirts and high heels, posing on the hood of a car like it's Freaknik. Don't tell me you love your family. Your words don't mean shit. I can see how you feel about your family. You allowed this black widow to spin her web around your family and suck your boy into the abyss. He's a fucking Ku Klux Trans advocate now. What? Uh-oh, Tishko 305 says 305. No, we don't want him. All right, we got one. That's one person in 305 that does not want you. You let her do that to your boy. You stood by and helped her, but you love your family. Bullshit. That woman told you to move your punk ass out to LA because we can get closer to the relevance and the adulation in Los Angeles. We can walk that red carpet. We can leave our son with Magic Johnson's son for hours on end because nothing is going to happen there. I bet you the kid, that little baby girl they made together, I bet she ain't going to be no fucking Ku Klux Trans member. I'll bet you that. She's going to be perfectly fine. But you care about your family. That's why you went to LA. No, you went to LA because your wife mom said that's what it was going to be. You don't even look her in the eyes. Yes. Yes, ma'am. That's why you did it. The fuck up. I'm my family. I care about my family. No, it wasn't Britney Griner. You care nothing about your damn family. You wouldn't let that happen if you cared. I'm learning more and more. Look at what people do, not what they say. Don't listen to what they say. Look at what they do. Because people will tell you, I'm going to do this, and we're going to do that. We're going to get together. We're going to start this. They don't do that shit. It's all lip service. Speaking of lip service, the reason I still have the tongue background is because we are still in the midst of lesbian visibility week. So that's why I got the background. Speaking of lip service. Oh, man, this shit's ridiculous. You got to make fun of it. What does that even fucking mean? DJ John T, thank you again. He says, Greta or Wade, Jericho? Again, I'll take Greta. Because so far, Greta is not destroying an adolescent life. So I would mark D Wade more dangerous than Greta. So we'll take her, man. And I know it's going to suck, but maybe we can tuck her away somewhere. Maybe we can, you know what we can do? We'll have her partner up with Kamala because we don't ever see her. So that's cool. Wherever Kamala is, just pair Greta up with her and we'll never see her. So yeah, that'll work. We'll take that angry little shit. How dare you? So anyway, I don't just always say what I think. I'll let you see it for yourself. Hear it from the neutered horse's mouth. I will let you hear it from the eunuch's mouth. What do you got, D Wade?
What do you have to say to some of those state legislators who maybe have your jersey in their closets, who came and brought their kids to your game to cheer for you?
Well, you know, I think that's another reason why I don't live in this state. A lot of people don't know that. I have to make decisions for my family, not just personal individual decisions. I mean, obviously the taxes is great. You know, having Wade County is great, but my family would not be accepted or feel comfortable there. So that's one of the reasons why I don't live there.
So they wouldn't be accepted or feel comfortable there? I guarantee you this, D Wade. I don't make a lot of guarantees, but I guarantee you your son feels uncomfortable everywhere he is, thanks to you. I bet you that poor kid feels uncomfortable no matter where he is because he's uncomfortable inside of his own skin. Because you made it that way. You and your wife, mom, made it that way. This boy is turning into a young man. He's growing. This boy is like in a werewolf movie. He's growing and changing. His feet are getting bigger. His arms are getting longer. His voice is getting deeper. He don't want to be all that shit. Once that vagina fairy flutters over and sprinkles a little bit on it, man, it's over. Huh? What? Ain't gonna want to do that bullshit. Then what? Then what? And then what if he doesn't want to, but he feels a pressure? You've created pressure. This boy is standing, he's a dam. He's holding all this pressure back that you've put on him by making him do these appearances and these magazine covers and all that bullshit. Damn, man. I think the only thing that can save that boy if you get rid of that woman and do a reverse course, do a 180 and try to repair the damage you've done to that poor kid. Man, my family won't feel safe or be accepted here. What are you fucking talking about? What are you saying about the state of Florida? It don't matter what he says because he's not the one who said it. Gabrielle told him to say that. His life is like one of those romantic comedies where you got the nerdy guy, I don't know what to say to girls. And the real cool, slick guy who can't bang, who has so many chicks to bang, it's ridiculous. He's tired of vagina. And he gets in his earpiece. Say this, man. Just tell her this. Tell her she looks nice. Tell her, ask her, that's what it is. Except it's, hey, say we wouldn't be accepted here and we wouldn't be comfortable. Say it. We wouldn't be accepted here. We wouldn't be comfortable. You so for the goodness and for the sake of your family, you went from Florida to California. Not only California, because there are some red pockets. There are some oases in California. But you chose Los Angeles? You chose Los Angeles. That's like if somebody put a buffet table in front of you with all your favorite foods, but to the left, there was a pile of dog shit, and you just like, ooh, dog shit. Like, why would you got all this other stuff, all these other places to go, but you're headed toward that steaming pile. You could have gone anywhere in California, but you went headlong into the pile of shit. Los Angeles, what are you doing, man? But you care about your family. I'm in California, in a red pocket. I wouldn't move to Los Angeles. What? I'm having a hard enough time with my daughter going to San Francisco to walk the Golden Gate Bridge for a field trip. She said, Dad, what if there aren't enough spots for you to be a chaperone? You foolish child. I will be there no matter what. If you're going to San Francisco, I'm going to San Francisco. We were talking about this last night on Stop the Fuckery. There is no what if you can't go. There is no there aren't enough spots. That's a public place, right? Well, I'll just end up there same time you do. I'm going. But in the interest of your family being accepted, you went to Los Angeles. Good job, D. Wade. Further proof that you don't care about your family. You don't give a shit. Look at your son. You can see old pictures. There's that, what is that stupid ass magazine cover he did. Hold on a second. Where's that shit? Here, this bullshit right here. Here it is. You guys ever see this bullshit? If you haven't, good for you. You dodged a bullet, but you're about to see it now, so I guess you didn't dodge it after all. This shit right here. Let me make it bigger. There we go. This was taken around the time of Trayvon Martin, because that's why they're in hoodies. And it says Dwyane Wade and his sons, S-O-N-S, sons, not like S-U-N-S, like multiple sons or some shit like that, like we're talking outer space. It says in his sons, Zaire and Zion, not Zaya, Zion. It says right here, and his sons, Zaire and Zion. This is Zion Wade right here. Let me get that. Yeah. This is Zion Wade, the little boy in the front. That's him. That's right around the time his dad got a male nanny for him to hang out with. That's his son. That's the little boy right there. That's Zion Wade. But remember, he had his son's name legally changed to Zaya Wade, which is just all kinds of fucked up. Oh, here we go. Even better. Look at that. Let's see. Yeah. So here is what he looks like now. That cute little boy is now this. So how do you go from that? How do you go to that cute little Webster face to this? Naturally. This is all his decision. This is no poking and prodding and urging and nudging and pushing from his parents. He's just a regular little boy that his dad used to call his son. It said Dwyane Wade and his sons, Zaire and Zion. So how does he go from that little boy to Zaya? How the fuck does that happen? Naturally, by the way. This just happened. We're just helping him along his journey. We're just bystanders. This is all him. How does that happen? Coop Cooper says, damn, JG, now I got eye AIDS. Thanks. Well, we both got it. How does that happen? That shit don't happen. You went from that cute little boy to fucking Zaya. From this, look at that. Look at that little face. That's a little boy. To Zaya. Zaya. So that. So that. Huh? Okay. Naturally. Just natural. Just happened. That just happens naturally. You're just a regular little boy, just skipping along, whistling Dixie, and then you turn into that. I'm going to go ahead and call bullshit. That boy is forced to be that. Wow. That is fucking disgusting, man. But let's get into the legal portion of our live stream, shall we? Shall we start the legal proceedings? Of course. But of course, Corbin. Remember, that was a butler's name from Trading Places. Coleman. I had a terrible nightmare. It was about this awful Negro. Coleman. Would you like for me to draw your bath, sir? Hey! When I was a kid, if we wanted bubbles, we had to fart in the tub. Man, I can't wait till Christmas time so I can watch that movie again. You're a dead man, Valentine? It was the Dukes. It was the Dukes. Tishko 305. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Good looking out. I guess you don't want the Wades in your backyard. That's fucked up. No, I get it. I wouldn't want the motherfuckers living near me either. Ew, get out of here. Freak! Okay, so let's move on to Britney Griner. But when you hear her talk.
There are a number of states who are aggressively
No, that's not her.
moving to prevent transgender athletes playing. And I was wondering, again, I hate to put one more thing on your plate, but in terms of on your radar, where is that? You're going to have a tremendous platform, but where is that going to be on your radar in terms of advocating?
Oh, and before she talks, Britney Griner, it's 2 T's. Spelled it with 1. Anyway, Britney Griner says it's a, quote, crime. It's a crime. Don't you get arrested for those? It's a crime to not allow males to compete against females. Are you fucking stupid? She's joining the ranks of, what's that name? Something Bird and Megan Rapinoe, who want Ku Klux trans members to play against biological women, which means them. Don't you know what happens if they step on the field or on the court across from you? It's going to be like Space Jam when they were facing off against the monsters who couldn't even fit in their uniforms. They were so damn big. Don't you know what's going to happen to you? You're going to get worked. You're going to get embarrassed. All the attention is going to be on them. They are going to get the money that you wish for again. So wait a minute. The men's teams get more money than you because they put out a better product. You guys literally advocate for biological men to come play against you, and then they get the bigger contracts than you again? But she says it's a crime not to allow males to compete against females. Ooh.
For athletes, all athletes, transgender athletes, to be able to play.
Oh, I mean that ranks high on the list of things that I'll be fighting for and speaking up against. You know, everyone has
that ranks high on the list of things that I'm gonna be speaking up about and speaking up on and advocating for, and shit like that.
Everyone deserves the right to play. Everyone deserves the right to come here, sit in these seats, and feel safe and not feel like there's a threat or they can't be.
Everybody does not deserve the right. They hijacked another word, rights. This is not a right. So you're telling me everybody should be able to try out for the team? Everybody should be able to play in the NBA. Doesn't that take away from the special nature of it? That's why people pay so much to go watch it in person. That's why people buy the sports packages and the jerseys and all that shit, because it's special. You're watching an elite group of people do something that the overwhelming majority of people cannot even dream about. That's why they come and watch the spectacle. Everybody, everything, everywhere, no.
Who they are, or like it's just all eyes on them. So I think it's a crime, honestly, to separate someone for any reason. So I definitely will be speaking up against.
For any reason. So even if they're a mentally ill pervert, they should be allowed to go in there and feel safe and express themselves in the women's bathroom. A crime. I would say you're an expert on international crime, aren't you, Brittany?
I just think that, everybody should be able to play whatever sport they want to play and feel safe and not be like, all eyes on them.
What?
Against that legislation and those laws that are trying to be passed, for sure.
There are a number of states who are
Legislation and the laws and stuff that are being passed, that are anti-LGBTQIA plus LMNOP, uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, Einstein, strive, here, one, set, even shut the fuck up. Ugh. Well, I think that, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did you hear that shit? That's like the sheep. Hey! Wolf! Wolf! Over here! About 150 of us. Wolf! You're ushering in your own demise. They are going to destroy you. They're going to destroy you in your field of play, and they are going to destroy your sport. What is wrong with you? Why would you be advocating for this? This is going to be one of the things that I'll be advocating against, the laws and the things that they're trying to push through. Oh, Silverback, what up? He says, put Draymond on the court with them, then laughing my ass off. Are you kidding me? You wouldn't even need a current player, let alone a current player that plays at a championship level. I mean, minus his stepping on people's chests and kicking them in their nuts and all that kind of stuff. Draymond Green is a great player. But you don't even need to go that far. Draymond Green would. But just get the worst player. You know what? Remember that TV show, Pros versus Joes, where they have these former professional athletes, some of them not too far removed from their sports professionally. They would go against guys would send in videotapes of them talking shit. And they're like the guy you see on the court or whatever on the field on the weekend who's really good. Like you might see somebody who's, they're just draining shots and maybe they played some college ball and shit or they were really good. Well, those kind of dudes would send in tapes of them talking shit. Man, I'll fucking do this and I'll smack the shit out of them. And you try me. I'm this and that and show clips of them, playing whatever sport, football or baseball or basketball, just talking shit. So then they get her, they get some former pro athletes and they show these pro athletes the tape, and they're like in the other locker room and they're watching the tape and they're watching these dudes just talk shit. Man, you know what? And him, this dude player, he ain't shit. He's a punk and blah, 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 and all this shit. So then they play against these former pro athletes in their profession. And I remember one episode, it was Clyde Drexler, who had been out for a while. Jamal Anderson, the running back from he used to do the Dirty Bird. He was from the Falcons. He wasn't too far removed from it. And Bob the Beast Sapp, probably the biggest MMA fighter, like size-wise, physically, one of the biggest MMA fighters ever. 6'5", 375 pounds, swole up. Looked like he got stung by a whole swarm of bees. And they went against these dudes. And in all the episodes, these dudes just get fucked up. Like, just because Clyde Drexler hasn't played in a while doesn't mean he forgot anything. Doesn't mean he probably still hits the court and practices. Just fucking these dudes up. Bob Sapp beating the shit out of dudes. Jamal Anderson running dudes over. Running them over like he's still in the NFL. One guy, I can't remember where they had playing baseball, but he's just every pitch, bam, fucking upper deck, bam, upper deck. Yeah, that's right, Dynamite. Goldberg was one of them, the former NFL player and pro wrestler Goldberg, just fucking these dudes up. You could get some pros versus Joes. Former dude hasn't been in the league for 5 years, 10 years. We'll go as far as 10 years. Put them on the court with not only a WNBA team, but the championship Nope, even better than that. All-star WNBA team. All-stars. And I want the male team to be all former players who have been out of the league for at least 5 years. Hall of Fame rules. For at least 5 years. And you will see these top of their game, 01, 01, 01B, Olympic. Even better. Get the women's Olympic team. The United States of America women's Olympic team. The best of the best, they crème de la crème. Ha, ha, ha. Right? Put them on the court against some pros versus Joes, haven't stepped on the court professionally, or the field, or the court, I guess it'd be basketball, professionally for 5 years, at least 5 years, and watch those women get fucked up. Are you kidding me? Britney Griner, I don't care if you're 6'7", 6'8", whatever you are. Give me Shaq posting you up. Okay, DMW shots 24/7 says no all-stars. Okay, fine. No all-stars on the men's team. Fine. Just give me a big man. Give me a big body that would destroy Britney Griner. They would be hitting, they would be swatting. I don't think the women would score unless it was on a all their points would be from the free throw line. So it would be like 23 to 275. It would be the largest gap in score that you've ever seen. Mads, I don't know why you dropped my name in there, sister, but I'll take it, sister. Are you kidding me? They would, oh my God. You could get a good boys basketball team. Give me the top boys basketball players in the country. And then give me the women's U.S. basketball team. That's right, Manny Lamont. She's a Hulkamaniac, brother. Give me that. Could you imagine? What do they call them? The AAU, whatever that league is, of rich elitist kids who are really good at basketball. You would hear, like, they wouldn't be playing it, but for some reason you would hear that Harlem Globetrotter whistling song in the background. Because it would just be a series of off the backboard to you, through your legs, around your back, through my legs, off the top of the backboard to the bottom of the backboard, on the glass, off the court. Boom, shakalaka. Are you, what? Come on. Those boys, remember that Nike campaign? Okay, off the Golden Gate Bridge, across the bay, off of that ship, bounce off of that mountain, nothing but net. Was that Nike or McDonald's? Can't remember. Some big campaign. Big ad campaign. Spencer T, this stuff will make a man out of you. Like goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex. That would be a massacre. Michael McCoy. Okay, Nike. Thank you. That would be a massacre. What are you talking about? This is what you're ushering in. You want Ku Klux trans members to play against you? That's the end of your career. Because slowly but surely, all the teams are going to have them. The next thing you know, all the teams are all going to be Ku Klux trans. And there will be no more biological women playing. That's what you want, Brittany, you idiot? Fine. And it's not a surprise coming from somebody who thought, no, it's a good idea to take my vape pens to one of the most fucked up countries on earth. Good job. Good job. Moving on to another great legal mind, Kim Kardashian, Esquire. Kim K all day. What is that Ahua up to? So your life is on the line, and Kim Kardashian is your attorney. How do you feel about that? Like, Judge, I can't with you right now. Like, I can't even. Like, objection, can we get a change of venue and like a latte in here? Like, no, is that not legal? No thanks. I'll defend myself. Like, I'm a lawyer. I went to school. Look, I have my degree. It's in here somewhere. No, that's lip gloss. And no, that's my other cell phone. But like, I have a law degree and like, I can do this. So like, you want me to take your case or what? No, I'm good. I'll take my chances. Ew, Judge, you look gross. You wore that black thing in the court. Ew. Like, I'll give you some of my clothes for free off my clothing line. I can't take these people seriously. I can't. Are you kidding me? Kim Kardashian as a lawyer? No, thank you. No, thanks. But fine. Like, if I lose your case, like, I'll just fuck the judge and like, you'll get off. Like, I'll get off. Everybody will get off. Oh man. Okay, Kim K. Call me that. Call me Kim K. You can too, Judge. Call me Kim K. Okay. Kim Kardashian reveals the full-time job she considered instead of reality TV. Tell me about it, girlfriend. Kim Kardashian has spent years in the spotlight, but she recently revealed that she's willing to take the cameras away and entirely commit to one field, law. Oh, man. I bet all the real lawyers out there are like, what the fuck? I spent all this time. I know. Shout out to my man, Dave. He's a lawyer. He went through a lot to become a lawyer. All he had to do was be born a Kardashian. I mean, it's in her blood, like literally. It is in her blood. The 42-year-old, damn, Kim K is 42, the same age, is on her way to becoming a lawyer as she plans to take the bar exam in February 2025. In an interview with the Time 100 Summit on April 25th, Kardashian spoke passionately about her upcoming career plans. Well, that's cool. I would be just as happy being an attorney full-time and doing that, she said, in comparison to her life on the reality show, The Kardashians. The journey just really opened my eyes to so much. It's getting overwhelming because there's so much to be done. Oh, wait. Do we have a video? Oh, man, this is even better. Do we have video? Do we have video? Don't worry, it's 22 minutes long. Oh, I ain't gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna do that to me. That would be awful. 22 minutes of Kim K. Lawyer, Kim K. Esquire. Esquire. Is it Esquire or Esquire? Whatever.
Be here with all of you. What a dream to get to be here with you.
Oh,
We'll
thank
get into
you.
why in a minute.
Oh,
She needs no introduction, right? But this is Kim Kardashian, the founder of Skims, which
Dream.
is, I should note, one of this year's Time 100 most influential companies. She's also a mom of 4.
Yep.
The hardest job, I only have 2. So yours is double as hard, but also the most meaningful job.
Absolutely.
That's 100%. Kim, thank you for
Of
joining us.
course. Thank you.
So one of the things, let's start on business. And one of the things that I think is so
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She said being a mom is the hardest job. I mean, being a parent, it is tough. It is tough being a parent. But she has, number one, well, she was married when she first had her kids, but you guys have a ton of money, so that's got to make it a little bit easier. That definitely makes it easier when you're super rich to have kids. But the toughest job, I wouldn't say it's tough because you don't get hurt. The mine shaft's not going to collapse on you, or you're not going to fucking, some rogue wave's going to destroy your oil platform in the middle of the ocean. It's not tough. You do put a lot into it emotionally, stuff like that. Largely thankless because, you're raising kids. Kids are selfish. They don't see past the end of their nose, and they're selfish by nature, which is cool, whatever. But tough it depends on what you mean by tough. Emotionally tough, yes. Being a parent is very emotionally tough. Even just the worry that you have for your kids and stuff like that. It's emotionally tough, but tough like, I use my pickup truck to haul tons of rocks off the fucking mountain. Like shit like that. Shit you would see in a F-150 commercial. No, it's not tough like that, but it's a different kind of tough, I guess. Silverback, thank you again. It's the time to really start the Mutant League. All the random gender hobbyists line up. Oh, did you see that tub of goo hobbyist on the whatever podcast on YouTube? Oh, if you're talking about Moby Dick, I did see that. But yeah, that's what they should do. But then, see, that's why this shit, one of the reasons why this shit is so convoluted and stupid, because you still end up in the same spot. So if you had a league of Ku Klux trans men playing sports against each other, then wouldn't that just be another league of men playing sports, which you already have? Why don't you just have subpar sports league? All the guys who couldn't make it to the pros, we got, the XFL for you or some shit. But wait a minute, the XFL already exists. So what do you want? If they don't want a league of their own, no pun intended, but if they want a league of their own, it's just a bunch of dudes playing it together. Because that's all we see. Please, somebody tell me the Ku Klux the trans man who is a biological female playing against men on a professional level or a D1 level. Lou David, that's right, KKT Sports. You're tuning in to KKT Sports, where all the players have a little something extra. So you already have that. So it's a dude who thinks he's a woman, but he's still a dude playing sports. So that would just be a bunch of dudes playing sports. KKT Sports, this station has balls. What the fuck? So it would just be a fucking stop. So if they don't want that, then they just want lesser competition and they just want to fuck shit up for women. What else is their motive? Here you come, fucking Debo. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up, girl? Coming in on the court, fucking him up. Tammy A, always with the crossover. KKT Sports, sponsored by 102.3 The Meat. It's crazy. You're going around the whole city just to go across the street. And it's only it's one-sided. The girl they had, a couple years ago or something, last year, that was a kicker for Baylor. Remember the dude was going to rush, and try to block the kick, but you see him pull back and allow her to kick the ball before he proceeds and act like he was trying to block it. That was a fucking joke. Some black girl, some school, some college or some junior college wanted to be a DB. So she puts out a highlight reel, but it was just her doing drills. It wasn't her snatching any interceptions or knocking any passes down or laying out some monster hits. It was her running drills, doing the foot drills and jumping up and down between bags and shit. So it's one-sided because it's easy. It's easy for a man with athletic ability to play against women. It's easy. That's why they're doing it. Look at their rankings when they're living their lives as men. Look at Moby Dick. He was like ranked 200 in swimmers in the country. He hops over to the women. Now he's beating them by an hour. He's already dried up out of the pool, took a shower, put on new clothes, did interviews. Now he has his feet up eating a hot dog on the side of the pool saying, "Go, girls." Because it's easy. Last weekend, shout out to Matt. We met up at the park with our sons, same age. They're on the same baseball team. And the boys were trying to wrestle me. So they're trying to chase me. And I'm like, making them run into each other. I'm pushing my son down, flipping the other kid. It was easy because they're little. Same thing with these Ku Klux trans members playing sports because it's fucking easy. They don't have the size and the mass and strength. You just wait. It's in track and field. We got some swimming. You wait till these fools start showing up on the football field. Well, not the football field because there's no women's football. Or say the lacrosse field or the basketball court. That's where I think it's going to be most evident, is on the basketball court. I think so. Because in like swimming, they're not really swimming fast. It's not that like, like that. They're swim pretty slow. We're humans. But on the basketball court, you could actually run like full speed from court to court, really jump high and shit like that. Wait till they start showing up on the court. Britney Griner, this is what you want. You Barry White sounding motherfucker. This is what you want. Wait till they start showing up on the court. And just Harlem Globetrotting your ass. Spinning the ball in their finger and then putting it on your head and you don't even know it's there. Where'd the ball go? Okay. Careful what you wish for, dummy. You Russian criminal. You international criminal. Alien Robot Ghost. I thank you, man. He says, start working on your stand-up immediately. I will see Jericho Green stand-up hour before I die. Your number one fan has spoken. It is law. It's like Yul Brenner said. What did he say? So let it be written, so shall it be done. Yul Brenner. Oh, that's how you spell it. So let it be written, so let it be done. And he wrote it. Alien Robot Ghost did write that shit. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Maybe someday. We got something in the works this summer at a comedy club in San Diego. That's all I can say about that. That's all I can say about that. Alien testosterone. Thank you. Says, how dare you? Alien 2, JG, my sea hag. That's funny shit. See, guys, it's all good back and forth between branches. That's part of the fun. I mentioned this before. A lot of my brother and I's conversation is just me talking shit about the Army and him talking shit about the Navy. That's just how it is, people. Before I get out of here, though, we got to check in with the other Esquire, Dylan Mulvaney. I'm getting sick of seeing your fucking name. Let's check in with Homegirl. There he is. You tell it, sister. You tell it, sister. Here we go. Ladies, he's been a man for over a year now, so I think he gets it. I think he understands you. He knows your plight.
Like the articles written about me.
Stop right there. Look at that. You're a fucking dude. Look at you. Why do you got that dress on all deep and shit like you got cleavage? You have a man's chest. You look like a man. Look at all that accoutrement, and you still look like a man.
Me using he pronouns and calling me a man over and over again. And I feel like that should be illegal. I don't know. That's just bad journalism. Like the articles written about me using he pronouns and calling me a man over and over again. And I feel like that should be illegal.
I feel like that should be illegal. Like, what are you talking about? That's called censorship. They call you a man. They refer to you as a man because you are. You see this mental illness? You are a man. You look like one. Who the fuck is telling this dude in his everyday life that, no, you're pulling it off. You look like a chick. No, you don't. You look like a dude who's dressing up like a woman and doing a horrible job. You look like shit. That should be illegal. They're referring to me as a man. We're not taking part in your fucked up play. We're not going to be characters in that. You're a dude. You're not even believable. How many people, what size army you think it took to do all this to him for this little whatever that is when Bud Light got involved? You still look like a dude. Man, that shit. Referring to me as a man is like, it should be illegal. No, it shouldn't. Refer to you as what you are, which is a dude who has some mental problems. Somebody probably did something to you and that's fucked up. Wow. Like, do your thing, man. Again, why are random strangers' approval of your lifestyle so important? Why do you even think about that, man? People that don't even know you, don't even care about you. Why would you care? Just John Q. Public? So what? Do your thing. But why are you forcing all of us to be as crazy as you are? I don't know. Great question, Spunbrain. He says, is there a show tomorrow? No, there's not. My son has a baseball game at, I believe, 11:30. So that's not going to allow for a show. Sorry, guys. If that changes, though, I'll definitely put the word out. I'll put that bat signal up in the air. But right now, I don't think so because it's either at 11:30 or 12 o'clock. So that ain't going to work. I got to be there for Junior's games. But I appreciate you guys being here for this game that we play. Hope you have a good weekend. Hope it's who am I looking for? Productive. There it is. I hope your weekend is productive no matter what you do. If your plans are to lay on the couch and become a part of it, get that shit done. Or get out in the garden like Mom Ranger 2010. Or have afternoon lunches like Authentically Kennedy and that new baby on the way. Whatever. Have fun. Please be here with me Monday. Jericho Green at locals.com. Tuesday, I'll be on Rumble. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll be right. Yeah. You guys are great. I was great. We were great. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit lefty cries. Utilize the Linktree link. Get your ass over to JerichoGreen.net and MyGreenGear.com. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.